thinking this is going to go away, just like a cancer, it's going to grow and it's going to be too late. What I would say to everybody is get prepared. This is not a time right now to wishful thinking the government is going to sort things out. The governments don't rule the world. Goldman Sachs rules the world.
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort, and China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Cryptoteacher and the new Road Order book. The new Road Order book is going to show you how the world works. It is definitely time to wake up out of your sleep in the times that we're in right now. Plus, guys, we know we're waiting on that next main event towards the end of the year. Like I told you, that would happen. Don't forget this is Shemitah year. And then also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's definitely time to re-educate. And also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Do not forget I have the New World Order cryptos in my Patreon. Do your own research, but going inside of a bear market, you definitely want the cryptos that have real use cases. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And we have Bitcoin, cryptos, and stocks are flat. Don't forget, guys, we have options tomorrow. So I definitely see a small pullback, guys. Remember, we have midterms. That's the only reason why we haven't dumped even more. Now, guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which are moving up. We have volume, we have Tether, we have USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo still over $2 trillion. We had Jerome in the House raising interest rates another 75 basis points. We had the Bank of England today raise interest rates another 75 basis points. Guys, these central banks, the big ones, all of them are moving in lockstep, and we know why. They have to destroy this old legacy market in order for the 4th Industrial Revolution to rise. Now we have Binance's CZ on central bank digital currencies. And he says the more the better. And that should raise an eyebrow. But guys, don't forget these big corporations and big banks funded these exchanges from the beginning. And he says how important it is to build on the bear market. And guys, we know why. The masses are asleep. They're distracted on things that don't matter. Now we have the BIS launches Project Mariana. And they will test DeFi implementation in Forex CBDC markets. And we know DeFi is going to automate the process. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now, guys, don't forget we have open interest. And then we know on the 5th they need Bitcoin for collateral. And then we also know we have midterms. So I do see in crypto we should be stable. But after these midterms, guys, it's going to be a roller coaster ride for cryptos and stocks. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now we have Grayscale moved down slightly to 18.1 billion. Make sure you're pulling the actual allocations. But getting over into a little crypto news, we have JPMorgan executes first DeFi trade on public blockchain. And again, guys, we see Singapore leading the way, the emerging markets, and with the help of Polygon and unveil. And you know, one of my first videos and mandatory videos to watch is Federal Reserve 2.0 on blockchain. And because we're in the sector and we know the players, is no big deal to us, but they're building right in front of the masses, and by the time the American people wake up, the system will already be here, already ready to go with a touch of a button. And remember, this technology is for the millennials and Generation Z. The emerging markets don't have the infrastructure that we have. That's the reason why it's so easy to implement, and they're pushing this new technology in the emerging markets because they had nothing. Over in America, of course, if they bought it here first, we would have a choice and say, oh no, we don't want to use that. We're not giving up our privacy and freedoms when we already have a system that works. And that's why we're seeing blockchain, cryptos, robots, algorithms, and drones in the emerging markets first. And another big bank, we have Goldman Sachs unveils data service created with MSCI and Coinmetrics. The project Daytonomy will classify hundreds of digital tokens for institutions so they can make sense of the new asset class. And again, guys, these big banks and big corporations already know about this digital class. They were the first ones to invest, but now it's time to roll out to everyone else. And they're doing this in the bear market, so again, they'll be able to benefit as the masses come in. Remember, it doesn't matter whether it goes up or down, they're making money. Now we have BAC agrees to buy Apex Crypto for up to 200 million. And guys, like I stated, in the bear market, we're going to see a lot of acquisitions, mergers, companies going out of business, bankruptcies. As the Fed is shrinking this liquidity, we're going to start seeing a lot of these projects fall by the wayside. Now, guys, don't forget about the Litecoin halving. Probably will be late July to early August, but we know Litecoin will make a move. And lastly, guys, we have Lens Protocol and Laguna Games launch a new gaming ID connecting users across multiple games. And guys, we know it's all about interoperability, and we know this is how they're going to get the millennials and Generation Z inside the metaverse, through games, having fun. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming, while everybody's sitting at home, get on stocks, to see where the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money. What they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.